So there are more than 10 very good countries in Africa that can go and invest. Ghana is doing extremely well.
We have also come to the end of the IMF program. We inherited the IMF program from the previous government. At the time we took over from the previous government, all the agreed performance indicators were out of track. It meant that the program was in danger of derailment. And so in the first quarter, after we took over, we had to take some stringent action to bring the program back into alignment and bring it back on track. But we're not going to have a kinky party because we believe that it is still work in progress. Unlike others who left the IMF and held wachi and kinky parties, happy to be free from the IMF, we are not doing that because we know that our economy still needs a lot of work to be done.
We have economy to manage. And I said it here the last time, I want to repeat it. Ato Forson, whether you like it or not, it's better than Bawumia and Ofori-Atta put together.
Are you serious?
Oh, no, I'm going to, I've said it and I'm repeating it.
You see how my
no, he's not laughing.
No, I'm laughing at what you...
The records, it's your reaction, you were shocked. The records, you see, the records show that Ato Forson, Dr. Ato Forson is better than Bawumia and Ofori-Atta put together.
Under the current president, Ghana is doing extremely well in Africa. The African richest man, Dangote, Aliko.
The most promising countries from that point of view?
The promising countries, Nigeria, Ethiopia, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda is small, but it's very, very promising. You have Egypt is promising. Algeria is also promising, even though they're not very open. So there are more than 10 very good countries in Africa that can go and invest. Ghana is doing extremely well.
Now, where some come over say metia. Now, I have meto one makuma to me. Well, I fault. I want to see positive things. I'm a bearer of good news. I'm a bearer of the truth. I'm the truth teller. Say no kura na hopa na man fan to na ifritu a. Ya etuye me ya no. This is the richest man in Africa. Ne billions na owo no. So that no IMF floating boga na Nigeria for busia. Certain people in the MPP I say Ghana economy no. And you share yes at. And guess who's leading that crusade? Dennis Miracles Abwaje. Also Ghana economy there. In fact, Ghana for now, who say Nemanko. Bawumia 2028 when lazy on boot na wi omoba. Now ya me be catch say Alexander Afenyo Markins. I say Ghana for afedi yesi ya fibe. Ya fi MPP for I'm say hey. Na mo Ghana for sa na mote. Mo twa si you tender be na man kan che mam so ntwe bi ntami. Am say ye di na ye nu ye ho. Say ye tutia MPP. Edi say no floating voter NDC 4 114 obiasim Bawumia na eko. And then kojo pon kroma se de eko no Ghana for say man hu say ka kire mo say nkrofo no munim de mo ye. Several members in the NPP especially omo belonging to the top as Ghanaians have regretted voting for the NDC. Omo is just a man what's na konana ni amani wuni ni adwendwen a wo musu nyina no because we making wrong choice in 2024 election. And this is the richest man in Africa, one of the richest men in the world, who understand business and how economy work. The man with the a friend saying the biggest refinery in Africa as a private person, not as a country. Dangote cement say bagana ha. Ne noodles, ne pasta, the friend Italiano ni na biba or several other business and as Abraham say Dangote cement why be see you class hour. No say be say Dangote is a fertilizer processing plant to say dey. As well. Now the bottom line is these businessmen mostly among the sponsor MPP in this year. So when the economy is against omo business, they are always against it. I have a friend in Nigeria who in 2016 made me aware say NDC was going to lose. I'm saying the reason. As most businessmen in Nigeria are planning to support the MPP. I'm saying why? I'm saying I said the John Mahama yen with the doom so there. I remember in 2023 that same person gave me another secret. MPP is going to lose. I'm saying why? I say most of the businessmen in Nigeria are or no any certain people associated with them. No? Says Omudi Omusike Pompe Edema NDC. I'm saying why? The reason is the MPP have messed up the economy. So they understand when the economy is messing up, and they understand when the economy is rising up. Yeah, Dangote can say almost list of countries in Africa that have potentials when it comes to investors' confidence and investing in that country. Oh, of course. Obi no wadi sabon kumche na jafi or Nigeria can. But Nigeria economy the Obi says nothing to write home about. Or the like of Kenya, Egypt, Morocco, but also Momunyo opens Arab phone be aware so they don't even see themselves as Africans. Or Gambia, Eka. Now almost also they are doing extremely well. And a single of Ghana and a Cote d'Ivoire. And Ghana now Oboni did first when it comes to they are doing extremely well. So if IMF said Ghana, you're free IMF and they are hailing Ato Forson, the finance minister. If friends saying World Bank, Ghana performance, they say no crown, you're free John status. Now they say now economy no. I don't say Gary Asano. And yen what do you what do you buy and fat? Who go on dear and fat? What in cut your crown milo crag gooms when you're there? This is a 1202 among Poncheberry. And then be positive. And then Ghana investment confidence across because of your policy rate. With all this, it won't be surprised. Say, you be the richest man on the continent. I say, more piafo. Ato Forson, the finance minister, only a Bank of Ghana governor, Dr. Johnson Esiema, and the president of the land, John Mahama, His Excellency. Mu yeduma. Now why na Mussa Dankwah say Hana meba busa question to Mussa Dankwah say it will be difficult for finance minister Ato Forson not to be the NDC 2028 flag bearer if he keeps performing well in our post. Where Mussa Dankwah, executive director of the Global Analytical Info. Say oh ye NDC near me busa. So you floating voter be busao. In fact, we MPP in the crown also answer question maybe. Between Dr. Cassiel Ato Forson and General Johnson Asiedu Ingatia. Me pacho why and our professor obey candidate. Edema NDC be face Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia in the MPP our 2028 election. Omumienu why na officer or chance over to me eduma no say the general secretary or national chairman edema a friend say NDC or oh, thank you to me them say campaign tour I shall say campaign sir now we are beneath where new president only about say 98%. No your former finance minister who do nipa John Mahama smart money go jena name Ghana finance minister Dr. Ato Forson and a court. What the congratulation message diaba. Abro ko pie mu Benin. Say John Mahama smart say o me kan ho na ye di usi akunya so yi. On for on wish you well. I'm say when I go na go tell 30 says we win election how. Et say 2028 Mahama no the why na so onko biu. Tetem na no so onko. Minim say mumu bebre na nya ya na ngoko tetem ma so onko between Ato Forson Anna Johnson I said dunketia why ana obeso be flag bearer edema NDC no face Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia one e ba obetima defeat Bawumia easily and I say Bawumia obetima defeat easily catch me e comment section ase na eno any sem bebrebe na John Mahama say hwe emre bi pa ne yeso niema kane no ne yeso niema ba ne sa niema no afredi ye huritra ye huri so ye ni monyam as papa den or say we are not going to have a kenke party or like others did. It is my hope that this will be the last time Ghana goes to the IMF.
We have also come to the end of the IMF program. We inherited the IMF program from the previous government. At the time we took over from the previous government, all the agreed performance indicators were out of track. It meant that the program was in danger of derailment. And so in the first quarter, after we took over, we had to take some stringent action to bring the program back into alignment and bring it back on track. And I'm happy to report that we're able to do that. The first mission that came approved the program, the second mission approved it, and the final mission just left Ghana last week, and they have given us a satisfying mark for performance. It's now going to the board, and the board will release the last of $380 million to support the Ghanaian economy. But we're not going to have a kinky party because we believe that it is still work in progress. Unlike others who left the IMF and held wache and kinky parties, happy to be free from the IMF, we are not doing that because we know that our economy still needs a lot of work to be done.
President John Mahama, John Ababio, John Kwame Kuma, John the Joy Giver. Was it? Yeah. That party in the movie name here. Me say na mama ton dokuno no. Ma pe dokuno ma dokuno me favorite nti na omuji na me ya no. Say sata na kom kakra na na de enti ana na kenke no na fish so na nya fish ketwa. Je de no so na matwa gosu na eh. Jeza de no nya ya feeling bewom. Say no nti na ase ha me no. But like wallahi can Ofori-Atta we heartless what. Ma ran e call me down the akwa IMF. Before somebody be kwa IMF, must oh yen twa e-levy. Mun kwa IMF no. Na e-levy yes oh da yen twa oh. Just e fa John em got na baby. Ma pass mu wie ya. E-levy ni ye kope hu cake. Cake ni so gwa, am say cake ni green. Am share in this color. Ana mu wie ya an ye kenke party. Na na me say Ken Ofori-Atta akwa no to say ya brand no msapa o. Obugi yesa askafon nanse omo de omubugi obugi ma hey olu usisi munda so yeden yonge bi beji sika pa na gaso bi ni kwa obebre oh samani efe am say hey tax na Ghana for so mo no mo wi esa kwa party for the first time in the history of any country in the world a political party will impose tax on its people and go in party. I swear to God, that set of MPP for the now we heartless. Now we heartless. Hey, who burden the citizens that you promised, gave manifesto, told around the country to come and save. Now we are party. Say all the tax at so. Ah bah. Now my way in there now you're about TMA. I am my surprise. Now mon go some way so I'm not say the police na mother you. Make up your munti when na John Mahama at the point line at the mamu you. Now na Uncle Ebo Backman. I say or catch the MP before they say Dr. Ato Forson, the finance minister. Who can Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia, economic risk kid, Mr. Dr. Dictalize. Who can no finance minister, Ken Ofori-Atta. Who come boom. The minimum economics, the minimum management, any boomer, among to Ato Forson. I know they say, well, obedient, you know, for evidence, but I don't find evidence.
You see, but the point is that we have economy to manage. And I said it here the last time. I want to repeat it. Ato Forson, whether you like it or not, it's better than Bawumia and Ofori-Atta put together.
Are you serious?
Oh, no, I'm going to. I've said it and I'm repeating it.
You see,
No, he's not laughing.
No, I'm laughing at one you.
The records, it's your reaction. You were shocked. The records, you see, the records show that Ato Forson, Dr. Ato Forson is better than Bawumia and Ofori-Atta put together. Now, listen, as a political party, what have you done about Ofori-Atta's issue? A man who has run away.
What you are obsessed with, eh?
No. So you see,
that's what you are
one thing, you see, do you know my problem with MPP? They don't see anything wrong with corruption. In fact, they don't see, they think it is within their right to loot this country. That is why they've done several press conferences. But no press conference, even to call Ofori-Atta to come and answer to Ghanaians, is still worship. So, in terms of what the parties has positioned itself well to capture power, because you need to capture power before you govern. And we are selling a very bad product in a market that is so unique. And I want to end on this note. And whether they like it or not, I'm going to say it. The Ghanaian political market is a very peculiar political market. In this market, we have different kinds of voters. So when we are electing a candidate, look at the kind of voters you have in the market. Economic voters. They look at a candidate relative to the economy, whether the person will be able to turn around situation if you are to face a problem as a country. And you have a candidate who has already run away from the economy. So on the economic factor, he's a very weak candidate if you present him to Ghanaians. Because then, what will he say again to convince Ghanaians? As for those of us in Cape Coast who are waiting for him, you know he lied to us that they were building airport and harbor for us. That one is there already. Now, another point, another factor, another kind of voters we have in this market is what we call the personality voters. They look at the person, the personality and vote. In this sense, I'm looking at the credibility and integrity of the person. You have a candidate who has no credibility. He's known to be a liar. And that is serious credibility issue. And you think Ghanaians will easily change their mind about, because the things he said, the videos are there. All the lies he told Ghanaians, the videos are there. Then we have, I'm not done. Then we have voters, quickly, then you have voters who are purely religious voters. They will vote for you because of faith issues. We have ethnic voters. They will vote for you because of ethnic issues. We have voters who would vote for you because of political party. That one, I give it to him because all the votes he had the last time is because of the fact that he presented himself as MPP. So you got the MPP people voting for him. Beyond MPP, the difference was 1.7 million. And it's going to be worse because this time around they are fighting from opposition. It's going to be, if they get 28% of the election, Kama should come for a cow.
I see evidence in the wedding. Ken and Yabima. Because Ken go on, now so Ghana hat because of the way. Ken on Jimmy Ghana hat. And the uncle Bobakuma said, Sir Ken et me baha. Now I'm on MPP for our debate between Ato Forson and a Ofori-Atta when in the Medima. I'm saying, we know, ye debate Tibiana. Because I didn't clear now. Between Ato Forson and a Ofori-Atta, what the inform first 4 years. The last 4 years of MPP there, so chrono the name only a bank robbery no more. The first 4 years in the no more Mazumia. It is the first 4 years of Ofori-Atta and Dr. Ato Forson. Oh, compare 1 year better. And between Ato Forson as economist and Dr. Bawumia as economist, who do you think say or better? And so catch them or comment section I say. But Aliko Dangote, the African richest man, said under John Mahama and then the finance minister, Cassiel Ato Forson, and then the Bank of Ghana governor, Johnson Asiema, was Ghana economy is doing extremely better. And to our advocates, he said, investors, and may invest in our Ghana. With this said, MPP Nika said, Ghana for, yes, MPP for, now you the economy in Korea. Between our comments, and Aliko Dangote, Jahin, and Obefa. Catch him in comment section and say, subscribe, like it, Neshe Mame. Na Unia, Eso Inyebi, Ewe, Edino Eba Kope, Max Billion, I would naked truth to old Moga Trends, Macau. Bye bye.